You are watching KUTV Primetime News. Our sign language interpreter is Moses Gitonga. My name is Motegi K. Martin. Let's get started. Now, as the world marks the International Day of Disabled Persons, Kenyatta University, which has formed a home and a community for people living with disability, raised the awareness of the day in style. Nominated Senator Isaac Mwaura, who graced the event, called for broader analysis of challenges and opportunities for persons with disabilities.
Since 1982, the world has been observing the annual International Day of Disabled Persons, courtesy of the United Nations General Assembly. In Kenyatta University, since 1982, it has been home for people abled differently, and year by year the institution has formed a community for them. For now, the Disability Directorate at Kenyatta University registers more than 675 students, most of these being students with visual impairment.
Can talk about even having the conscience.
The observance of the day aims to promote an understanding of disability issues and mobilize support for the dignity, rights and well-being of persons with a disability. Nominated Senator and Kenya Disability Parliamentary Association Chairman Honorable Isaac Mwaura calls for disability inclusion as an essential condition to upholding human rights, sustainable development, and peace and security.
I'm a product of education, and as Horace Mann says, education is a great equalizer, because a child of a poor man and a child of a minister, all of them end up being a lawyer or a teacher if they go through education.
Most often than not, people able differently shun from reaching for their dreams due to prevailing circumstances. Senator Mwaura Clarion called being that the national and the county government should have a multi-sector approach to ensure their full potential are realized.
What matters though is that how do we then break these barriers? Number one is to make sure that we bring children with disabilities to school. That's why I must commend Kenyatta University, because it is a model university for students with disabilities. This is very commendable.
World Disability Day is being held in the shadow of the COVID-19 pandemic this year. The pandemic has deepened inequalities, affecting around 1 billion people with disabilities globally. Multimedia student leader Patricia Mativo insisting that all persons with disabilities must be included in the development process.
I'm glad that this day was first put there. It's a day where people are reminded of the things that probably they know or don't know. And it's a day where if it's the government should understand on the progress that it has done to persons with disabilities, if they have done more of impact or less of impact. So on days like these, various organizations try to come up and create other more possible solutions. Like today we had one here at KU.
With the rich resources and services offered at Kenyatta University, students with disabilities are determined and hopeful to exploit them effectively for the betterment of their lives in and out of the campus. Elias Ombogo, KUTV, Nairobi.